This is your Artime paper. We are going to be using this paper today to create our artwork. At the bottom, you will notice that Ms. Chen has already filled out your name, your teacher's name, your grade, your school name, and the title. We're going to be using these paints today to stamp our hands on our artwork. You will see that these paints have lots of different colors. We're going to try and find a paint color that matches our skin. Today, not everyone will get to stamp their hands at the same time. Ms. Chen will call you by your name and invite you to come stamp your hands. When you're invited, you're going to grab the paintbrush and spread the paint all over your hands. It's going to feel a little bit cold and a little bit weird, but that's okay. Art's about getting a little bit messy sometimes. I will help show you where you're going to stamp your hands. It's going to be at the top of our paper, and you're going to stamp towards the left of your paper so that you have room to stamp your other hand. We're going to repeat the same step with our other hand so that we have two handprints. Now usually we get towels to clean off our hands, but because this is so messy today, I'm going to let you go to the sink, grab some soap, and use the water to wash your hands clean. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get all of the paint off. There will be a dry towel near the sink for you to dry off your hands. If you have clean hands, you will return to your table and begin painting your flowers. But first, let's go over our paint supplies. We have our black basket with our towel and water cup, and we have our paint tray that has our 6 rainbow colors. And we can't forget about our paintbrush. Now, your paints don't really like water, so when you wash your brush, try not to bring water into the paints. Dry off your brush with a towel gently, and then dip your brush into the paint color. Don't forget to wash out your brush every time you need to use a different color. Before you begin painting, make sure your paper is turned to the right direction. My hands are at the bottom and there's an empty space at the top. That means I'm ready to go. Then I'm using my fingers to find out where I would like to paint my flowers. I'm going to try to paint lots of different sizes of flowers in my artwork. I'm going to paint the shape of a circle. That's going to represent the center of my flower. Notice how I'm mindfully painting and spreading the paint. Remember, we don't want to see any icky sticky boogers of paint, do we? Gross! Spread that out. I'm ready to use a different color. Oops, don't forget to wash out your brush and dry it off carefully. For my flowers, I tried to paint at least 4 to 5 flowers. I used different colors and different sizes. Next, we're going to paint our flower petals. Try to use colors that you think would look nice in your bouquet of flowers. To paint my petals, I'm painting a very short line on the edge of my circle that I painted. Repeat this step until all your flowers are filled with beautiful petals. When you are finished, carefully take your painting to the drying rack.